Hello, everybody. This is Mike. I had a wonderful day today. My Aunt Barb was over, Danny and John, my relatives were over today. Um, I'm having a wonderful day. Seriously, I get up at 12 o'clock and I go to bed around 4. I go to bed around 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm one of those night owls. How many people are night owls who stay up late at night playing video games on your computer or on your game console or on your phone or on your laptop? Since we have all the technology, as humans could do many things. Many. Well, before YouTube and laptops and computers, back in the 80s, we still had game consoles. And then we had to invite friends over to watch us play video games or go to our friend's house and play video games over there. And then the internet was born in 1985. And very shortly after that, computers started showing up and online games were born. So online games, and then Facebook, Twitter, Instagram came in the early 2000s and still here. Once in a while, I'll go live on Instagram, but I can't do that anymore. So I don't make that many stories on Instagram like I used to. I'm just saying that this world keeps changing. The rules keep changing. If you're committed to one video game and you keep playing, there's so many levels. Some games never end. I play my cafe on my phone. I play the Double Diamond slot machine on my phone. No money, of course. So I play for free. And I've been through my ups and downs, mostly ups now. I'm starting to be my old self again. Now I'm staying up until around 4 o'clock. How many people have stayed up or staying up late playing video games on the computer? I would like to know that. How many people play games? I mean, stay up until 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I go on to the internet. I watch movies on my TV on YouTube. I watch YouTube on my big screen TV. And I watch baseball during the summer, hockey during the winter. So my days and nights don't get boring during the summer. And I'm just got home from Coney Islands. They have such wonderful, great hamburgers there. Leo's Coney Island is a real good place to go. Another real good restaurant is the Olive Garden, where you can get all these wonderful spaghetti dinners, endless salad, and hopefully they bring back the endless pasta bowl, endless salad breadsticks. That's why I love the Olive Garden. You buy you order what you want, and the service is wonderful. Another great place to go is how many people like Chinese food or Japanese? Now, Japanese food is expensive, and the restaurants is really good if you go to a Japanese restaurant. I would love to go to Tokyo, Japan, if I ever had the money. Since I don't, that's just one of those, one of the countries that I want to visit. Since I don't have a passport, I can't do that either. Trying to get a passport is very hard to do. I've been through a lot. We have a brand new washing machine. We just got it 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago. It's a brand new Maytag. We have a Whirlpool and dryer, and it's amazing. Those two machines we have. We have a Whirlpool refrigerator, and a well and an old dishwasher. So I run the dishwasher every single day. I clean up and I'm really happy. I did some I did some walking today. I went out walking, got out of the house for a while, went to the town peddler, um, Leo's Coney Island for dinner. Um, I did so many things. Yesterday, I had a wonderful day too. I went to the trade center yesterday. Um, got Bon Jovi and Eagles CD. Now records are coming back. Or record players are starting to show up again. You could get them at FYE. Um, and in my favorite places to go to the sites Dixieland is the Oakland Mall and and the Cracker Barrel because the Cracker Barrel you could get sausage gravy, biscuits and gravy. Boy, those are so good. And I love once in a while me and my stepfather will take me to Dairy Queen or the Handy to get some homemade ice cream. Well, the Handy Dip serves homemade ice cream. Dairy Queen serves soft serve ice cream. And Dairy Queen is very good, especially the Blizzard Hot Fudge Sundaes. And I love going to Big Boys, especially once in a great while, I'll get a hot fudge cake. Do you have, does anybody have a Big Boys in their state where they live? Let me know. Does anybody have Outback Steakhouse in their state where they live, or the Olive Garden and the Texas Roadhouse? If you have any of these restaurants that I mentioned where you live at, let me know. These places are so nice, especially the Olive Garden. I don't drink. because on blood pressure medication because I have a unregular heartbeat. But that has not been the problem so far the last 2 years since I've been taking vitamins and minerals and stuff. I would love to go to Florida and Hawaii. What places would anybody on YouTube, Instagram, who would like to go and visit? What states would you like to go see and visit? Let me know. I'm glad I don't go to school anymore. School to me was the most boring place to go to, but I went. I was known back in middle school, short-tempered Mike. And a kid with an attitude. But I changed. I'm a B average. The only A plus I got was in wood shop and metal shop. Math, I was only a B. I never took algebra. I suck at typing. I love to talk. I've been through a lot of hard times in my life, especially when I was going to middle school. There's one thing I did do, and don't ever play cards for money at school. I got away with it, but it was very tricky. And two, when you're at church, when I was a kid, did not bring a cap gun to church. And accidentally shoot it off, and everybody's running out the door. And you have a lot of explaining to do to the priest why you disrupted church service. Why you disrupted church services. That's a place for praying, no cap. And what else? When I was going to church, I made my communion. During the rehearsal, you know the reserve sign in the Catholic Church. Well, I got up, the reserve sign flew backwards and went clong, clong. That happened. And then the books, the Bible and the books, that was another. The books went flying because I broke the book quarter in a church. You got up the wrong way. I fell and all the books went flying. And I remember that. And the next thing you know, me, my mom, my sisters, all wound up in the crying room. And my mom said, "We're not getting any McDonald's today." And the next thing I know, and then J.C. Penney's. We go to J.C. Penney's, and I accidentally um, knocked this underwear rack down or goes around in a circle. It spins so fast. All the underwear went flying everywhere, and that was so funny. Me, my mom, and my sister all had to run out of J.C. Penney's because it embarrassed my mom. And then one year, my sister's toboggan right into the linen closet, and that was funny. And one time, I got brand new glasses. I look down the clothes chute, my glasses fall off and break. That was pretty funny. And then one year, then when we moved here, I flushed my mom's secret down the toilet by accident. The next thing we know, we're really, people would take their dog for a walk. We took a toilet for a walk. And then the mail lady comes by and says, "Oh, yes, you guys like walking your toilet when other people are walking their dog." And that was so funny. And then one time I threw a basket down the stairs and went flying and broke a pane about back in '97. And then my sister April clutched the stairs and my stepfather fell down the stairs. And and then I was vacuuming. We went to vacuum. We were changing the vacuum bag, and all of a sudden, poof! The vacuum cleaner explodes and makes such a mess. And my mom said, "Well, thanks a lot for turning on the vacuum cleaner when you know when it's full." And that was so funny. You have so much fun memories about the silliest things that happen in your life. Those are the good memories. Do you ever have days like that where everything goes in the wrong direction, but it turns out to be the most funniest moments in your life? That's the reason why I love bringing up my good memories. I know I had somebody a few minutes ago. It said one, and now there's nothing. Somebody left me. Well, and I remember another funny thing. My sister Robin used to bring the hosts, which we, the body of Christ, home. And my mom said, "That's a sacrilege, Robin. You don't save the holy things for snacks." But the funniest thing is shooting a camp gun off in church. That was funny. And when the underwear went flying in J.C. Penney, that was funny. I do think that we do have our embarrassing moments in our life that makes us laugh when something crazy goes on at the store. I remember I went out the wrong door at the grocery center, at the grocery store, and the fire alarm goes off. That scared me and a lot of customers. I would never do that again. But I'm just telling you what really goes on. I'm just saying, sometimes I get some people who are listening, and some people have. But I'm just really wondering, is it all worth a while? They have a lot of fun things happen in your life. Did you ever have any funny moments? I mentioned all the funny moments, what happened in my life. I'm pretty serious. All these things happened in my life. The most funniest one is where this kid trips over the vampire, and my sister is laughing hysterically. And another funny thing is when my stepfather made snow angels with the Christmas tree by falling off, by missing the steps on the porch and winding up in the snowbank with the Christmas tree. That was also funny. And then and then and then another funny part memory is when my mother locks the keys, the car keys into the trunk, and we had to wait 2 hours at a rest area. It wasn't funny at the time. And another funny incident when we went over to my Aunt Lillian's, where my Uncle Frank posed a strike to the toilet. That was hilarious. Uncle Frank was doing a bowling demonstration and accidentally let go of the ball and blew a strike into the toilet. And then I remember back in the old house, the toilet overflows, and next thing you know, it was raining in the kitchen. And then the water pipe broke in the basement, and then again, it was raining again in the kitchen. That was so funny. And all these things in my life really did happen. Believe me, I love my audience. I love you guys very much. Have a nice night. I love you guys. Bye bye.